Mojo in the Morning, Classic Phone Scam Friday. Rochelle was complaining to her husband that summer is more than half over, and then they didn't even get up north to use their cabin much. This gave Spike an idea to do a phone scam on her and tell her that something is wrong. The cabin is being used, but not by her family. It's a Mojo in the Morning phone scam.
It's Mojo in the Morning phone scams.
Hello?
Hello, baby. My name is Gladys Friday, and I'm from the Michigan DNR Wildlife and Game Commission. And how are you on this fine morning?
What's this about?
Well, it's about your cabin up north. Do you own the property at 16 Road in Alpena?
Yes, I do.
Okay, ma'am. Our office was called in because it was found that you had some wild animals that broke into your home up there.
Okay. So what happened?
What we have is a bear broke in to make herself a home in your cabin.
A bear?
A bear. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, my God. Okay. How much damage is done?
Well, I don't know. No one can go in there. It's still in there.
There's a bear in my house right now.
Yeah.
Okay. It's since last night?
Since sometime overnight. And that's not all.
Okay.
It's a mama bear. And guess what she did?
Just tell me, what happened?
Mama bear had some baby cubs in your living room.
Oh, my God. What are they doing to get them out?
Well, that's the problem, sweetheart. And that's where I come in from the Wildlife and Game Commission to make this here phone call.
Okay.
I will follow up with a registered letter, but due to the nature of this situation, I thought you should be notified immediately to inform you that nobody is permitted to enter the property until this matter resolves itself.
Is somebody there now trying to get them out?
Nobody will get them out.
Why?
They will not be leaving anytime soon, probably until spring.
What do you... I don't
This is
understand.
an endangered bear. It's called a sun bear. Very beautiful creature. And this endangered bear had her cubs in your house, which makes the home a federally protected environment until she and her cubs choose to move on.
You're telling me that the bears are in my house and they're not allowed to leave?
I'm
until
telling
spring?
you that you cannot use the house for a few months, Sugar Pants.
Crazy. This is my home. This is not...
I understand. It's all of our home, and as residents of the Great Lakes State, we are the guardians of a proud environmental heritage.
Okay, well,
Not only is it our environment a source of recreation and pride, but this land is made for us to share with all of God's creatures. And the law pretty much gives these bears more rights than you and your little vacation home up north.
So what did you say you're calling from?
I'm from the Wildlife and Game Commission, the Michigan DNR.
Okay, so wouldn't
Nice
you
to meet
help
you.
get these bears back to, like, a place where they're safe? They can't be safe living in a house.
Ma'am, do you know how many species of spiders there are in the world?
No.
Don't you know that there are 37,000 species of spider in the world, but there are only...
What does that have to do with these bears in
Well,
my
there's
house?
only 8 bear species, and the sun bear is the smallest of the world's 8 bear species.
Okay.
You can Google it on the worldwide internets if you don't believe me.
That doesn't make sense that you just allow a
Well,
bear to
it
stay
does.
there.
It makes sense when you understand they're an endangered species and there's
Okay, well,
laws to
you can get
protect.
them out without hurting them, but you can't...
Let
you
me
can't
make
take
this
over
clear
someone's house.
as gin. You cannot go into your house and will not be permitted on the property until the bear family vacates the premises on their own free will. They
I
are
don't have any
endangered
rights to the
species.
property that I own.
You are not an endangered species. The sun bears are. Now, first things first, we named one of the cubs Biscuit, but we haven't named the other. Now, I think it's only fair that you get to name one.
This is... Can I talk to somebody else there?
Who you want to talk to, honey?
I don't know. This doesn't sound right to me that you would just leave them there.
One of the casino workers here in this area brought his pet spider monkey to work Tuesday last. Now, I know this isn't a good idea, and you know it's not a good idea, but he did it, and in fact, it got loose. They had the casino closed for a whole weekend. Do you know how much money they lost that weekend? They think this spider monkey got into the plumbing and is hanging out behind one of the walls or in the basement or pipes or
I don't
something.
even know what you're talking about right now.
I'm just saying, the last thing you need is a monkey in the hopper when you're sitting down on the john and get a tickle on your tinkler.
I don't care about this monkey.
Well, let's talk about your bears then for a second.
Yes, let's talk about these bears. Now,
You're going to get a registered letter explaining from the state what you can do and what you cannot do. 3 things. Number 1, you cannot go on the premises. Number 2,
I'm coming up there. You can't tell me not to enter my
Number
own property.
2, you've been the phone scam victim. You're on the Mojo in the Morning show right now, and you're on the radio. You've just been phone scammed.
What?
Mojo in the Morning phone scam on the radio. This is Spike. There's no bear in the house.
Oh, my God.
Your husband said you're having a problem with animals up in the cabin.
Oh, my God. So the cabin's okay?
The cabin is fine.
We will scam you.
Hello?
You're home with the phone scams.
Yeah, hi there, sir. This is Philip Rippenclipple. It's Nick Shoemate from the apartment complex. Jeffrey Anthony from Greg Mary Appraising.
This is Mojo in the Morning.